Hello again, YouTube. Truth Man here. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. No Matrix. We escape the Matrix. We show people how to escape the Matrix. That's an ongoing process, an ongoing thing. It's not overnight. Don't let these people, when you trying to escape the Matrix, don't let people keep you where they at with what they saying. Because remember, these people ain't wise like that. Like, it ain't a lot of wise people in the world. There's some. And there's some that's wise categorically. But the fact that they not wise across the board is why you got to proceed with caution with people. And that's what we're talking about today, how men in 2025 going forward need to make that adjustment and understand women's behavior. The Bible even said in 1 Peter chapter 3, dwell with them in an understanding way. What's an understanding way? Was that J. Cole? Don't save them. They don't want to be saved. That's an understanding way. I'll give you an example, right? I'm going to give you an example. I could have been a white knight yesterday. Coming up a hill, on the way to some work that I was doing, I saw a woman. Her car was going down the hill and she was trying to push it. Now, when I was finna get out and help her, my car started doing it. So I had to hit the gas. Hey man, listen. And get up that hill. Like, I had to say, okay, am I gonna save her or am I gonna save myself? And a lot of y'all come down to that in y'all relationship. Am I gonna save her or am I gonna save myself? Just look at my situation for instance. Am I gonna save her or am I gonna save myself? Staying with her, I'm not saving myself. She's not ambitious, not gonna do nothing financially to help. She don't take care of the kids. I'll give her that for sure. But when it come to me, she ain't gonna do nothing. She don't think she gotta do nothing. And it's just like this here. We got into it, probably the worst we ever got into it. It's getting worse and worse. That's why I say you gotta make the adjustment. You gotta understand how these women are. They'll make you think they better than they are to get you in to take care of them. That's what they want. They want us to take care of them. Why you think they talking about bills, pay my bills, pay my bills, pay my bill, pay my bill, pay my bills to you? And when they stop having sex, sometimes because they doing it to themselves or to somebody else, it's still pay my bill, pay my bill, pay my bill, pay my bill, pay my bills. You don't matter. You don't matter. F your pastor, F your grandmama, F your mama, and whoever else try to tell me to pay your bills. And I'm not talking about myself. Because my in-laws, they like I say, they pretty decent. They better than most of y'all in-laws. They might say stuff behind your back and assume that they know everything you got and different things. But they not that bad. And they done helped us a lot in some tight situations. I'm just speaking in generalization. These pastors, these family members, they be trying to coerce men to get married. This ain't the time. Dwell with them in an understanding way. Understanding the times you ain't gonna marry them. Or you ain't gonna marry them right away. Or do this. Be like, okay, you want me to marry you. Go out and get your income up. Just do what you do. Just what you do. If you making 60, right? Tell her, okay, you want me to marry you. Go out and get your income up to 90,000. And then I'll marry you. And keep it there. She ain't gonna do it. Because she know, like I say all the time and other content creators say, they be rationalizing and factoring in factors just in case they get divorced. They want to have the advantage over. See, I put myself at a tremendous disadvantage. Don't do it to yourself. Make her contribute. You got kids. When your kids get old enough, you don't want them in these public schools, get you some tuition money. You got 5 years. Send them to a private school. Every area has private schools. And tell her she can go out and work. She can put something on that rent mortgage and on that tuition. And when y'all at home, help her. Don't make her do everything. Help her. Sometimes you wash the dishes. That's only fair, man. You got to be fair about it. Or be like, well, I'm going to take care of the outside, the cars and stuff. You take care of the inside of the house. Keep it clean. But look at my situation and picture. Say this to yourself. This could be me, or it could get worse. Even if matter of fact, y'all already know what I said about them ultimatum. Because I was given an ultimatum, and look where I'm at now. I probably would have been better off kept doing what I was doing. So you would have been in prison. Not necessarily. You can't really say that. Everybody don't get caught. So, no ultimatums. Immediate dump. End the relationship. Deal with it. Jag. If she was freaky on you, just keep jagging till you go soft and you can't even get up no more. Keep jagging. And then when you get the urge again, do it again. Go. This sound like I'm condoning sin, but it's a sin to get with some of these women because they evil, and it's gonna lead you into some type of spiritual malfunction, which equals sin. You ain't gonna be building yourself up spiritually with a lot of these women. You're going to have to treat them like they the Most High. So don't tell me nothing about watching PORN or jagging. That's the best option for a lot of y'all, man. You live on the south side of Chicago. You live in Milwaukee, north side, east side, low end, south side. You think the best option for you is to marry? Man, get out of here. Even in the suburb, them little white guys with that stringy hair be running through them little suburban girls. I know they do. I see them out here. They be going in bushes. They be walking up and down the street. You know they going to these parks banging these chicks. Innocence is mostly gone. There's only a few girls that's like that. Like I can sense the innocence energy. It's not on a lot of them. I'm gonna start calling a lot of these women Pacific Ocean, because they deep. That's gonna be one of my new censor words. Pacific Oceans. They deep. You'll sink. You gonna sink. And it ain't gonna be to the bottom either. You ain't gonna reach the bottom. The bottom too far away. But We got to make the adjustment. We got to make the adjustment. Now, I don't suggest no chivalry. Stop walking indoors before these women, man. It's up to you. I can't tell you what to do. I would remain chivalrous if I was you. Be polite, be courteous with them, but assertive. Assertive. Don't lie to them, right to the point. Look, I look at relationship, I want to have fun, I want to have sex, and anything else has to be, we got to make it there. We got to make it there. I'm not thinking about that stuff out the gate, because that's how you get burned. Say these things to them. If you that good, we'll see. If you good like that, we gonna make it all the way. But if you ain't, I'm gonna know, and we gonna break up. Simple as that. That's how you come at them. Just like that. You gotta dwell with them in an understanding way. You don't owe them nothing. They don't owe you nothing. But when they come in, you make them contribute. And sign a prenup. If we break up, you are agreeing to allow me to support my kids on my own, and either you limit the alimony out the gate, or you say no alimony, no child support, or limited. Y'all both sign it, and don't let her play them games she was 7 talking about. Record her. So she tried to say I was drunk. No, you wasn't. Do a 360 of the room and say, ain't no drinks in here. We ain't been drinking. She's not drunk. I'm not drunk. We gotta combat what's going on in family court. We gotta protect ourselves. Don't be trying to cream pie these women either. You want to cream pie something? Go buy you a sex doll. Cream pie that. Oh, here you go. Oh, you won't. Telling y'all, man. Trying to tell you, man. You want a cream pie? Go buy you a Suzy Q. Go buy you a Twinkie. Bite into it and look at it. Y'all dudes goofy. Man, she pregnant. Where you say you worked at? I ain't got no job right now. So, the understanding way is not marrying them. The divorce rate is too high. Okay, let me show y'all something. The people who don't gamble, right? Those of y'all that watch this video, you don't gamble. You don't play the lottery. You don't go to casinos. You don't gamble, right? Why? Because you think that it's stupid, right? Okay, is getting married stupid? Because if we going by the rate of failure, would you admit that getting married might be a little stupid for most people? Let me show y'all something. I'm going to talk about this sometime today. Most of these women are going to talk themselves out of you. A lot of y'all, you ain't got ED. You got TTM. She talked too much. It's like she making you not even want to do it. It's like your mind is telling you, man, it's time to bust one. But her behavior is making you be like, nah. Some of y'all. Make the adjustment. Recreational use on. Like when we was arguing, she tried to bring up recreational use. You don't even know what I'm talking about. So let me explain it once again for people that don't know what I'm talking about. Recreational use is when you deal with women, you deal with them for fun and amusement. It's not even just talking about sex. It's talking about dates, stroll in the park, fishing, whatever y'all choose to do. It's not just sex. When they not fun, you run. That's what I'm talking about. She said, I told her, you quit on God, quit on the Most High and all this. She said, man, you talking about recreational use and you telling people to use women for sex. Now, did I or did I not say, me personally, I don't believe in using women for sex? Because if that was the case, I could have been doing it. People be trying. I know who I can smash and who I can't. Well, I don't know who I can't, but I know some that I definitely could. A couple of them, all I gotta do is hit the road. It's mine. So then I'm trying to think. She said I was telling y'all to use women for sex. She said that I can't get women unless I trick. Call me ugly. I call her some stuff too. But y'all see how this is? Y'all see what I'm talking about? I'm ugly, but she expect me to pay her rent. Some women think I'm ugly. But if I'm ugly now, then that means you thought I was ugly when we met. Maybe that's why she was ghosting. I'm telling you, y'all see that, right? Dwell with them in an understanding way. Make the adjustment. I call her a bunch of stuff too. I said, I'm going to cook you this last time. I'm not finna argue with you no more. These women, that's just proof. She ain't went and filed no divorce. I'm ugly though. Y'all got to be careful with these women though. Y'all got to be careful. It didn't hurt me at all. Cause see, I'm the type. See, she always, like, people would get hell bent on underestimating you. I've been a prophet for a while. She don't think so. So she don't understand the level of discernment that I have. I've been knew this was over with. I just was trying to hang in there for the kids. I've been knew she was really, she talked about not liking people who use people. What's that? We get in an argument because you bringing up bills. Then she brought these other content creators. Oh, if they knew this, they knew that. I'd be like, man, you could tell any one of them. I'll cook any one of them. They'll have to hope that they could throw me backstage. I'll be cooking, y'all. And I like my confidence against anybody. And they'll get cooked even worse than her. Man, you can't come to me like you somebody and you need people to give you money. You get out here and make it happen like we doing, like everybody else doing, and let's see how much you had then. It's easy. Like these preachers, them Christian preachers, them mega church, they were doing the same thing. They getting rich, and then they talking about who ain't rich. But you getting rich because everybody giving you their money. Buying your books. Buying into what you selling. That's a good thing for you, but it don't qualify you to be able to talk down on people. If you gonna talk down on people, then get out here and get it from the mud without people just giving you offerings and stuff. These dudes try to act like they some type of big shot. And if you ain't had no dick riders, excuse my language, you wouldn't have half of what you got. Because that's what some of them is. Now, because when they not, this is how you know. They'll be helping you. But it's going to take a whole bunch of them for you to get rich. A whole bunch of them. Just they not going to inconvenience yourself. Them dudes I be watching, and some of these guys be giving so much money, I know they inconveniencing themselves. I'd rather be like Will and just trick off on women than guys. I help dudes, I give money and stuff, but if I gotta pick, I'm gonna trick off on some women before any dude, any day. These dudes, all they did really was get y'all to look at women a certain way. You don't want to give money to them. But some of them be keeping it real. Like they be like, look, the only way you're going to be able to deal successfully with them is to trick. Some of them, that's their approach. But other ones, they basically what they did was got you to stop giving money to them and give it to them. It's a strategy. It's a pimp move. They got you. It's all right to, and I would tell you yes. If somebody helping you in your life, you should support them financially. But you should support yourself way more. Way more. What is that on my glasses? I can see it on the camera. I don't know what that was. You got to make the adjustment. You can't be out here thinking about marriage. Okay, if you decided right now to pick up a prostitute, are you thinking about marrying her? That's the equivalent of y'all dudes that every time you have a date, you're thinking about marriage. You shouldn't even be thinking about marriage. That's where you're going to get your feelings hurt. You go into that step by step. You got to make the adjustment. The adjustment is you deal with these modern women is step by step. She take 2 steps, you take 1. She take another 3 steps, you take another step. You give her time to show you if she's Angela Bassett. She just acting. You, man, I think I want to marry you. You on your knee like you a knight from those medieval movies. Yeah, I get on my knee. If I pee on the side of the toilet by accident, I'm going to scrub that up. I'll get on my knee like that. I get on my knee if it's not a family show, but it's 18 and up, but you still got to be careful. I'm not going to get on my knee to slide a ring on somebody's finger. Not right away. It's gonna be a minute. You say, well, they're gonna age. That's fine. As long as their attitude don't. As long as their behavior don't. You gotta make the adjustment. Make the adjustment. All of y'all. And don't deal with no divorced women. Because most of them just going to be jank anyway. Especially the ones that get put away. She got put away by the last dude, but she trying to get you to think that she all that. And I said that to her. I said, them dudes going to be looking at the whole time you got put away, and they going to be wondering, oh, she probably not even worth it. The smart ones. If they Forrest Gump, black Forrest Gump. Oh, I forgot. She said she don't really like black dudes. I don't know. White Forrest? That's part of the problem too. Y'all, matter of fact, y'all need to figure out if